Nate here with Titan Concrete Finishes. We're going to do a little how-to video to show you guys our process of how everything's done. Basically what we're going to do, we unload the machines. We're going to get started with grinding the floor. We want to get this machine running for the whole time so we can get the garage prepped as fast as we can. Basically what we're going to want to do is throw on some diamonds. And we want to profile the floor so the epoxy bonds to it. If you zoom in here, you can see that we're making this profile in here. That's what the epoxy will grab onto, and we're going to kind of take that cream off and get back to this layer, and that's going to ensure that lifetime bond. So stay tuned, we'll show you how it's done. So one thing you might run into is something like this that's not going to come up. Looks like this might have been some tape or something where the adhesion just stuck to the ground. Another thing that you could run into is maybe some epoxy that's on the ground, and you want to make sure that you either hit it with your walk-behind grinder or with an angle grinder. The polyaspartic or the epoxy is just going to have a tough time sticking to this, and that's how you could run into maybe some peeling or some chipping with the epoxy. So you want to make sure that you hit these. next is we're going to go around and hit the edges up. We got a couple different angle grinders so we can get close to the edge to make sure that bond goes all the way up to the wall so we don't have any peeling or flaking there. We're going to go all the way out to the edge for this customer, so we're going to wrap it around and make it look nice. It'll blend into their house, and so we're going to go around and hit this up with the angle grinder. You can take a look and watch us do it. Alright, so we just hit the edges, the floor is diamond grinded. So next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this multi-tool, we're going to hit these control joints. Reason we're going to do that is we don't want to pull up any dirt, any leaves, any rock, any debris that might be in these cracks. So that's next, we're going to hit these up. Okay, since we have all the control joints cleaned out now, what we're going to do is we're going to hit them with the vacuum, hit these lines, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do all the edges, and then we'll attach the wand to this and get any loose concrete or debris picked up with that, and then we'll be able to start mixing and get ready to do the flake. Mixed our product in here. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. Put in some color. I'm going to mix it up here for 2.5 to 3 minutes, and then we're going to go dump some on the floor, squeegee it around. We'll have all that process too on video. But basically, you can use a basic drill, get a helix mixer, and we're just going to go for 3 minutes, and we'll show you how it's done. And when you're mixing, you want to make sure you get the bottom and get the sides, because that A product can really stick to them. So you want to go around nice, low and slow, get it around the edges, get the bottom. You want a good, thorough mix for the process. Okay, so what we're doing right here, you want to get the edges first. Nate hit this right here with the brush, as you can see. Then I'm coming through with the 6-inch roller. And this stuff can set up pretty quick, so you want to go ahead, get your brush, get your roller, cut in real quick. So now I'm casting flake in. You want to have a nice broad cast, and you can basically go out far and then come in. Make sure you get a nice even throw. And then what we'll do is we'll just keep casting it over top so it rejects it before it's not taking it anymore. And then we'll scrape it up and bag up the extra.
So it's been about an hour or so. The base polyaspartic with the color in it is dry. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to scrape the flake up. And after that, we'll go ahead and vacuum, pick up any loose flake, and then we'll go ahead with the final polyaspartic clear coat.
Okay, so we got it all scraped and vacuumed. So what we're going to do now is I just mixed up the clear coat. It's the same thing, just without color. We're going to put it down, squeegee it around, roll it, and then we'll do one final roll to make it even in all the same direction. Now I'm just spreading the rest of this out. You got it with the squeegee, but I'll just move a little bit of product around. I'll go this way a couple times. Just make sure we got a nice even coat. And you can't ever really overroll this stuff, but it'll get hard to work with. So what I'll do after I got that spread out is I'll flip. And I'll go one back and forth. Finish off the